Okay guys, it's that time again. It is Prop Firm Recap, and this time it is for September 2024. Now it's a little bit later than I was hoping on bringing it out. Sorry about that. We're about 3 or 4 days late, but nevertheless, we're bringing the recap to you today. So with that being said, guys, you know the routine. We're going to go through anything new, any news, and then we're also going to be just recapping different rule changes and anything that we can find that is new in the prop firm industry. There's obviously a lot of small things that happen throughout the month, and we're not going to go over every single thing, otherwise this would be a very long video. We're just kind of touching on things that we think are more important than others. And then if you want to kind of research anything else that has happened, I'll be going over where I get my resources so you guys can go over there and check it out for yourself. So with that being said, let's go straight in and have a look. Right, the first thing we normally go over is anything new, any new prop firms that have popped up. Now I couldn't find anything that happened in September, but this is where, you know, I love it if you guys know of any new prop firms. I'm talking in the FX space in particular, anything new that's popped up that has obviously not popped up on our radar. We'd love you to just message us, let us know what you have found, and we'll definitely check those out. I couldn't find anything, nothing new really popped up on my radar, so nothing to really, you know, report on there. So next up, let's go over some prop industry news. What have we got for this? So here we go, guys. The Funded Trader Transparency Update. These guys released an update, so they're giving details on their current payment times, which their payout time, should I say, which I think is interesting. Before I carry on, this is one of the websites I use for my, you know, the information I get. It's called Forex Prop Reviews, and if you go over to their prop news, they've got a great section of all the latest news, everything that's currently happening, and this also gives specials, deals, and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. forexpropreviews.com, great website. Another one we use a lot is this one over here, Start Business Online, and they have a section of latest news where you can actually look at the prop trading latest news. So that's also very interesting. So make sure you go over to Start Business Online. They have a very good one. And then another website we use a lot sometimes to get some extra information, they give some cool prop firm rule changes and stuff like that, is propfirmmatch.com. We love Prop Firm Match. You see us using it all the time. So make sure you guys check those 3 websites out, because like I said, I'm not going over everything. So if there's anything that you know want to have a look at, go to these websites and you get all the extra news and extra bits and bobs that maybe I don't cover here. Let's go back to this over here, the Funded Trader Transparency Update. So this is basically, they released a transparency update on their website, which showed the average payout times, 55 hours, 7 days, and 1 hour. Now this is great that they're kind of like, you know, we're being fully transparent, we're giving you guys the update, but it should be noted again that the bigger accounts have still not been given back. I received, like I said before, 50K. I think 50K is the biggest they've given back. I might be mistaken. If any of you guys had 100K accounts or bigger with these guys and have received that back, or at least have received a coupon for a new challenge, let me know if you have, because I'd be really interested to see if they've started rolling those out. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen any of that. Now, recently, I actually had a bit of an issue with these guys because they did give me, like I said, my 50K accounts. Well, they didn't give them back, but I did get the coupon codes to basically get new challenges for all of the accounts. I think there was like 3 or 4 accounts that I had lost before. I got the coupons, so I basically just went into my account and I got those. I, you know, used those coupons because I was worried that, you know, they would run out or something. So I used them, and I basically just had those accounts on my dashboard. Wasn't ready to trade it yet because, you know, I was a little bit worried about, am I even going to see the payouts? I wanted to see payouts actually coming. So I've left it, and then all of a sudden, a month goes by and I receive an email saying all of those accounts I've basically lost because inactivity. So even if you don't take a single trade on your accounts and you don't trade it for a month, you're going to lose them. So a little bit sneaky. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought it was, you know, the second you take your first trade is when the inactivity rule starts. But no, apparently if you're holding them, you can't stack accounts now. You can't even hold them, because if you don't take a trade in a month, you lose your account. So a little bit sneaky. I'm not happy with that, and I don't think I will be buying into any new challenges. But I thought this would be interesting to see. So apparently their current average payout time is 58 hours. The longest wait has been 7 days, and then the shortest time is 1 hour. Whoever that was, either you had a very small amount or you were just very lucky. So yeah, Funded Trader kind of stating that they are doing stuff to try and make sure that they're being transparent, which is cool, but there's a lot of things still going on that, you know, I'm not happy about. Right, next up we have FT UK free trial account is available. I'm not going to go into that. So FT UK now is offering a free trial that you can go in and you can test the account, you can test the challenge, which is pretty cool. We are seeing a few more of these prop firms actually giving the option to take a trial. Before, it used to only be FTMO that offered this. I remember when I first started, I used the FTMO trial many times. So cool to see that, other prop firms are doing this as well. And next we've got Goat Funder Trader reintroduces Cora Pay for seamless currency payments. And they have also added Skrill in to make payments to buy into challenges. So, more payment options to actually buy challenges, which is good to see. Then sticking with Goat Funder Trader, they're introducing new features. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so over here, guys, you see Goat Funder Trader introducing new features. It's launched a tool to enhance the trader's experience. The My Stats section is the trader dashboard, provides detailed performance metrics, including trends, win rates, and average profits and losses, helping traders refine their strategies. Additionally, a new lot size calculator assists with risk management. I think that's a cool one. A lot size calculator is pretty cool. I've not seen how that actually works, but that's quite cool that they're bringing this stuff in, bringing in tools to kind of make it easier on the trader. So these updates are designed to support traders in making informed decisions and managing their exposure effectively. So that's pretty cool, bringing in tools that are helping their traders, which is always a good thing to see. Okay, next up, we're sticking with Goat Funder Trader again. Now offers an option to reset the challenge with 20% off and unlimited resets. So as you can see here, guys, Goat Funder Trader has introduced a one-click challenge reset feature in its trader dashboard, allowing users to quickly restart trading challenges. Traders can reset as often as needed, offering flexibility to improve strategies and manage risks. The service is available at a 20% discount, encouraging traders to refine their approach without being hindered by past setbacks. So you still have to pay. You pay for the reset, the one click, but it's not as expensive as buying into a new challenge. So that's an interesting feature. Like I said, Goat Funder Trader looking at, more and more ways to kind of, make it easier on their trader, which is really good to see. It's good to see that they are offering this, and it's cool that you can do it as many times as you want. Now, obviously you are still paying. So if you just keep on resetting after, you take a bad first trade, you still are going to be putting money in their pockets, but it's something that other accounts or other prop firms are not necessarily doing. So good to see. Right, next up we have OFP introduces Trade Locker. Sorry, I forgot an R there. But Trade Locker. Okay, Overview Funding Program introduces Trade Locker. Trade Locker is a cutting edge. I'm not going to go into all that, but basically OFP introducing Trade Locker, which is cool. It's, giving more and more options for traders, in particular traders from the US and Canada and, countries that they are not allowing to trade on MT4 and MT5. So these guys bringing in Trade Locker. Trade Locker is not a bad platform. I've used it a little bit myself, and it's not a bad platform. So there we go, guys. Overview Funding Program, bringing in Trade Locker. Next up, we have PipFarm new account size launch. So here we go, guys. PipFarm has announced an exciting update with the introduction of the new $300,000 account for its trading challenge. This move marks enhancements to the firm's offering, giving traders more flexibility and larger capital to trade with. Okay, guys, so just have a look. I just want to have a look at what that actually costs. So we've jumped over to their challenge over here. So you can see if you want to do the one stage, 300K, it's going to cost you 1,550. And then if you want to do a two stage for 300, again, it's the same. It's 1,550. So their 100K is 550. Is it the same for both? 550. So that gives you an idea of how much you're jumping up. So for the 100K, 550, for the 200K, 1,050, and then for the 300K, 1,550. So it's kind of jumping by 500 for each one. But I mean, pretty cool. 300K account, 6% profit target. You'd have to come in and have a look at your own time to see what the rules are. I'm not going to be going over that, but maybe worth having a look and potentially even doing a prop firm review on these guys. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I could jump over and do that. All right, let's carry on, guys. So next up we have Funded Next MT4 and MT5 mobile trading issues resolved. So they had some issues on the MT4 and the MT5 platforms on mobile, but that has been resolved. One of the news that came out that if you are with Funded Next, I'm sure you already know of, or if you don't, there we go. They've sorted out their issues with the mobile trading. Okay, next up, guys, SFX Funded, a new trading dashboard is now available for all users. So I'm not going to go into that too much. It is what it is. It's a new dashboard, kind of new, refreshed look for their users. And next up after that, we've got Funder Pro important update update to its refund policy. Okay, so here we go, guys. FunderPro important update to its refund policy that apparently took effect as of October the 1st. So just a few days back, the firm will now process refunds for successful traders alongside their first payout instead of immediately after the pass of the challenge. So beforehand, they were actually giving out refunds as soon as you pass your challenge. So before you even actually go for your first payout, they were giving refunds, which is actually not how most prop firms do it. Most prop firms are always giving the refund when you actually get your first payout. So these guys say this change is part of the firm's broader effort to promote better risk management among its traders. I think the truth is that these guys very quickly realize why the other prop firms are doing what they do and only giving the refund when you actually make your money, because a lot of people don't actually even get to their first payout. So these guys were essentially giving people their money back for nothing, right? So I think they very quickly are probably seeing why the other prop firms are doing it the way they are doing. So these guys now are essentially doing what the other prop firms are doing in terms of refunds. So news, but not really news. It's kind of like, you know, they've kind of like realized the errors of their ways and now they're doing what all the others are doing anyway. And next up we have Effexify new milestone celebration, 150,000 traders. So Effexify is really kind of getting popular. You know, I think, you know, Effexify is your new My Forex Funds, True Forex Funds. I think they've kind of stepped into that spot. And I think they actually took a lot of the people that were kind of just left stranded by these companies, True Forex Funds, My Forex Funds. Okay, My Forex Funds was a little bit further back. And even the Funder Trader, even though the Funder Trader is back, I think they dropped a lot of people and, you know, they've kind of like pushed over to Effexify. I think Effexify was the catch net for everyone that didn't have anywhere to go. And you're seeing this now because you can see 150,000 traders, you know, that's a fair amount of traders. So Effexify doing pretty well. I hope they kind of keep doing what they are doing. We've noticed in our community, there is a little bit of a delay now when it comes to payouts. Not all the time, but it does seem to be, you know, taking a little bit longer. I don't know if this is, you know, maybe something you guys, if you are with Effexify, have you noticed that with payouts, or is it just a blip? All right, moving on, guys. Pip Farm, instant payouts, profit without the wait. Let's have a look at that. So Pip Farm, we've talked about them doing the 300K accounts, and now there's a new announcement also coming out to instant payout, promising traders access to their profits within an hour. While this offering isn't new to the prop firm industry, it remains an important feature that impacts traders' experience. So that's pretty cool. First, so they're saying fast, daily, reliable. Pip Farm pays in an hour. So, you know, let's see how fast this actually lasts. Will this continue? So this seems to be one of the things that a lot of prop firms are kind of like doing. It's the new kind of, you know, way of attracting new customers. You know, they're always doing things to attract customers, to attract new clients. And this seems to be one of the new things, is the payouts, you know, quicker payouts, instant payouts, which doesn't always mean you're going to get it. There's still going to be obviously, you know, people that sometimes will not get payouts for one reason or the other, but it is a movement in the right direction to try and kind of like attract us as the trader. So instant payouts, pretty cool to see. These guys are doing some things. Pip Farm, like I said, potentially something that I might be reviewing soon because they're, you know, making some cool changes. So we'll have a look at that. Next up, we have got CK Capital expands to North America. You see here, guys, UK-based CK Capital has begun accepting clients from the US and Canada, expanding its reach beyond Europe and Asia. Founded by Daniel Chung, I've seen his videos online. He is someone that has traded a lot with prop firms, and now it seems he's opening his own prop firm. So, you know, YouTuber, content creator to prop firm owner. I don't know, you know, let's see how this goes. I'm not saying that is a bad thing, but in general, we do talk about red flags, and this is kind of one of them. But, you know, it's still early days, so let's have a look. So these guys they literally April 2024, so not that long ago they were founded. I haven't really seen too much news on these guys yet, and they offer things like 100% profit split. This says that he aims to tap into the competitive North American market where approximately 20% of the prop traders are based, and CK Capital, operating under CK Capital Group Limited, has its headquarters in Harpenden, UK. So yeah, there we go, guys. CK Capital expanding to the US and Canada. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be offering. It's probably going to be one of the same platforms that all the other guys offer. Let's just have a quick look at exactly what it is they offer. So here we go, guys. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, choose an option. I just want to have a look at, okay, there we go, platforms. TradeLocker. So TradeLocker is the platform they use, and that's why they're offering it to North America, obviously. So, okay, so there we go, guys. CK Capital now being offered to America and Canada. All right, next up we have Funding Pips new payment method. Let's have a look at that. You can now purchase your favorite Funding Pips evaluation by using Google Pay and Apple Pay. I think this was also mentioned in last month's video, if I'm not mistaken, but just new ways that you can pay for challenges. Now, this is to actually pay for, but I don't think this is a way that you can actually get payments. It's just to pay for your actual challenges. So they are giving you more ways to pay for, but I'm not sure if this translates to actually receiving payments. I don't think it does. I think normally they would have one third-party provider that you can actually send money to. But yeah, so that's that. Next up, we have another closure. Prop firm Funded Friends, PFFF, it's a mouthful, announced its closure and acquisition by competitor trading funds. So another one closing, but kind of being acquired by another prop firm. So we're seeing a lot of that. I think this is the third month since I've started doing these that every month I've mentioned one closing and being acquired by another. So happening a lot. All right, last on the prop industry news, guys, E8 Market distributes 1.28 million to its traders. So E8, let's have a look at that. There we go, guys. E8 Markets distributes an impressive 1.27 million in payouts. So it's some of the biggest. Now, if you look at that in comparison to the announcements I've seen for the Funded Trader, where they're talking about I think under $50,000 in payouts, it's kind of a joke where you have a company like this where it's talking about 1.2 million in payouts, and then you have the Funded Trader, still struggling. They're struggling. It's just worth noticing the difference, from a company that used to be up there, now it's just not on the same level. I hope they do get back, but we just got to keep watching. All right, so that's it for the news, guys. So next up, let's have a look at some notable changes. So Goat Funded Trader launched its new instant funding program. So they now have an instant funding program, which is not really a rules change, but it kind of falls under rules, I suppose. Next up after that, we've got Funded Trading Plus added Platform 5 and Platform 4, MT4, MT5 to the trading platforms offered, but it is worth noting that these platforms are not available to US traders. Next up, Finitive Funded has introduced a new account size of 75,000 for instant accounts, 150,000 and 75 accounts for challenge and Finitive Pro accounts. Okay. After that, we have got 4 traders. Next up, added C Trader to their trading platforms offered. After that, we have Blue Guardian. A minimum trading period of 3 days has been added across all phases. Traders must achieve at least 0.5% profit on each of these days. These days do not, however, need to be consecutive. Any day with at least 0.5% profit will count towards the 3-day minimum trading. So new rules that have come in for Blue Guardian traders. So worth noting that. And that's it, guys. That is all I have for a month of September. I hope you guys found some value in that. Make sure you stick around because we've got some cool content coming up this month. And I will also make sure that the month of October's news comes out exactly on the end of October so that you guys get the news as quickly as possible. I was a little bit slow this month and I'm sorry about that, but I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. So with that being said, guys, if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, all that's left for me to say is, the reason we do this is because we are in the prop firm industry. We have an incredible product that is essentially farming prop firms for our clients. It's called Titan X and it's called the Prop Farming Blueprint. And if you guys are interested, make sure you go to www.propfarming.com where you can watch the demo video and then sign up, fill in an application and sign up. And who knows, you guys could be killing it like our customers and our clients are. We have people that have literally created businesses out of the prop firming industry. But that's it, guys. That's it from me. We will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whenever it is for you, and all the best in your trading. Bye for now.